Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And over the years, we've gotten to see Chris Hemsworth alongside his kids in some pretty funny and great ways. And while it seems like Chris Hemsworth and his kids have a great relationship, sometimes Chris seems to have a little bit of fun either teasing or pulling pranks or roasting his own kids in the process. It's pretty funny, but we thought with the type of relationship that they have, it could be really fun to go back and look at some of the best moments of Chris Hemsworth roasting his kids or just teasing them or having a good time. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. And real quick, we wanted to give a huge shout out to our Instagram page. If you guys didn't know, we just passed over 8,000 followers over on Instagram, so we'd really appreciate if you guys headed over to our Instagram, scrolled through some of our posts, maybe hit the like button and followed us over there. We do a lot of really interesting content if you love comic books, the MCU, DCEU, whatever it is. If you just like movies, it's a really cool page. We've been working really hard on it, and it would mean the world to us if you went over and checked it out as well. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this with a time where Chris actually goes ahead and tells on his own son and even records him scaling the refrigerator just to try to reach some candy.
Yeah. You sent a video, I think, of one of your boys.
Oh yeah.
Was he scaling a fridge?
Yeah, we'd put the the chocolates and the lollies up above the fridge in a very high place.
Yeah, smart.
And he kept pushing the chair over and trying to climb up, and so we moved the chair away, and then my wife sends me this video and says, "You're not going to believe what he's doing."
What? Take a look at this. This is very funny. Here's a video. It's just
Just to show the type of relationship that Chris has with his kids, when he was on the Ellen show, he was actually talking really highly about his daughter, even saying she can speak English, Spanish, and Australian, and he even goes ahead and calls her a snob, which is kind of funny, but it's obviously playful fun.
But no, my daughter is bilingual, amazing. Like, you walk in the room, and if someone's not authentically Spanish, and she just won't even have it, She's like, nah, and we'll learn English. Even if, like, my mum or someone attempts to speak in Spanish, that's horrible. You're butchering the language. Get out.
Wow, a snob.
Yeah, a snob, very
So she speaks both Australian and Spanish then?
And English.
Yeah, and English?
And
Three
English.
languages?
I know, isn't it amazing?
Wow, that's really impressive.
The Australian, she's not quite there.
Then we have this great moment where Chris Hemsworth actually explains how his son channels his own inner Thor.
We'd hidden the little lollies of chocolate, which is bribery with kids, which is the only way to get through raising children. Up high, and we thought he'll never get to them. And
check this. How old is he, by the way?
He was about 3 at the time. He was in nutcase.
So this is a 3-year-old. You think you leave a 3-year-old alone in your kitchen?
Yeah. Look at his hair.
Wow. Look at him go.
And if we want to see a little bit of Chris Hemsworth's own kids roasting him, we get to see how Chris Hemsworth reacted or revealed his kids' reaction to seeing Fat Thor for the first time.
I hated it. They're not the movie. They really didn't like me being like that. They're like, when's he change back? What's he doing? Then I say hate it, but I think that they were quite shocked. And then, actually, no, my daughter afterwards was like, I said, which she liked better? And she was like, the fat one. And I said, oh, really? And she goes, yeah, it's funny. But she didn't think I'd want to hear that. And I was like, no, I like that version of him too.
There was also the hilarious time where Chris Hemsworth had to do dad duty at his kids' school's canteen.
She's Lola. She's Lola.
Mine's got a bigger pile than you do, mate.
I get your file. Yeah. My file.
Good, thanks, yes.
Let's see. Let's see how we do that.
Hang
Not really quick. Not really quick.
Oh, ready, go. Roll. You like?
What? Injury? What injury? Okay, next step. Are we done? No, what? We did it, Mandy. It's okay? Oh, we did it fast or not?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Dominated.
Okay.
It's never never seen such fluidity, consistency.
Let's do fried and
Then we have this pretty funny moment where he talks a little bit how he actually promises his own kids presents every time he leaves for work. It doesn't always follow through, just trying to make them a little more happy instead of being upset that he's leaving, which is actually a really nice thing to do, as we're sure that a lot of his time is on set and he has to be away from his family for some time, and it can be hard on families.
I do this really bad thing now where right as I'm walking out the door, and you know, the kids start to get sad and they're about to cry, and I'm like, I'm gonna bring you back a present, and they're like, really? What do you want? Anything you want, you know, because I just can't handle the tears.
Yeah.
And then I get home and then I'm like, hey kids, and like, where's my present? And so I've kind of erased any trauma from them, but you know, probably wrecking them in other ways.
Another example of them having a really good and positive relationship is when we saw Chris Hemsworth singing and dancing with his kids. We've even seen Chris Hemsworth talk about raising kids while making movies, and it's definitely interesting to see how important some things are that he considers when being in this role.
Yeah, it's the best, yeah, because it's, you know, the more we travel and once we had kids, it just sort of, it got more and more chaotic and logistically prams and cots and, you know, bags, endless bags and kids, you know.
On the other side, we've actually gotten to see Chris Hemsworth talk a little bit about how he uses negotiation tactics while homeschooling his own kids during quarantine.
I had a positive attitude about that. That's I said, not very good. It's you know, my negotiation tactics are improving though. You know, it's like 3 hours of that and then 20 minutes of actual schoolwork. I feel you trust.
Then we've gotten to see Chris Hemsworth enjoying a beach day alongside his family with Matt Damon also there. He also talks about how he was having to be a part-time teacher, as many people had to do during quarantine, and how he actually ended up getting his tooth chipped from wrestling his own son.
I chipped my tooth yesterday due to my son giving me a nice old kick in the chin. We're having a little, you know, a little wrestle and got me with a cheap shot. So.
Oh no, not the moneymaker.
No, it's way back here, so we'll keep that. We'll frame it out. It'll be fine.
Then we can go back to the beach and see Chris Hemsworth's kids catching yabbies.
So kids, the yabby pump.
Indy, get that one. Get that one in here. Indy, just get that one.
And then we have the time where Chris Hemsworth actually talked about how he lets his own daughter and nieces paint his nails.
My daughter and my nieces painted everybody's nails, so I actually had my nails painted as well. It was around Christmas time.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah. That's what happens when you get a bunch of young girls together. They you know, put lipstick on you and paint your face and paint your nails and...
Really?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I have that to look forward to?
You got it coming. You got 2 girls, right?
I got 2 girls, yeah.
One of the perks.
So what do you guys think about Chris Hemsworth? Do you think he's a good guy? Do you like to see him in clips like this? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and notifications on for more videos like this, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you guys.